Hello everyone, welcome to the GV Reddy's Automation Wall. Right, we have started a Docker series. Right, if you haven't watched previous classes, just go and watch them out. Stay tuned for more exciting content. Right, quickly today we will see how to install the Docker and right, what are the different commands available in the Docker. We will see how to install the Docker. Right, just we can go to the Google. We can open the Google and then Docker download. Let's search for Docker download for Windows in the Google. Just open the first one, docs.go, right, docs.docker.com. Right, we can also have a commercial use of Docker desktop for larger enterprises, more than 250 employees. Right, if you want more employees for, if you want to use for a companies, right, they can buy it license. But for us, we can use a just a free version. You can click on if it is a 8664 version of OS we can use ARM version we can use this. Just click on first. Most of the OS are 8664. Just click on the download. Right, once it is downloaded, at least 4 GB system RAM we should have. Windows 10 or Windows 11 we should have. Requirements, at least we have a 10 GB of the hard disk, at least we should have. Right, once it is downloaded, just double click on it. Right, double click on if you want a personal use, we can keep it as a personal use and click on next. That's it. Right, nothing else. We no need to do nothing. Just it will install. Right, it will create a Docker desktop. Right, then just click on it. Right, double click on it. It will open like this. Right, if you after downloading, just install and open it. Right, then it will have a containers. Right, currently we don't have any containers, empty. Right, images, we don't have any images, volumes, right, builds, Docker Hub, Docker Scout, extensions. Right, for to run the Selenium on the Docker, we require images and containers. Images and containers. Right. After running, once it is installed, right, we can verify whether Docker correctly installed or not. Docker hyphen version. We can verify Docker hyphen version. It will say what is the version of the Docker. Right, version of the Docker. Right, Docker version 27.5. Right, it is the latest version. And then we can see what are the different commands available. Right, in the Docker. Right, suppose if you want to see the Docker images, first we need to download the images. If you want to start anything, we have to Docker space images. Right, currently we don't, I don't have anything. Right, it will show empty. Right, we will install and we'll see again it. Right, the first command is Docker images. We can install the Docker and then we can see. It will show like this: repository. What is the tag, latest RB, what is the tag ID, image ID, it will create one image ID, created, when it is created, what is the size of the image. If you want to see the containers, Docker PS, it will show only active containers. Right, currently I don't have, it will show only active containers. Right, if you want to see all the containers, active and inactive containers, hyphen A. We have to give the hyphen A so that it will show the all the containers, active and inactive containers. Active and inactive containers, it will show all. Right, if you want to pull, right, if you want to get the image, we can use get pull, Docker pull. Command is Docker pull. Right, suppose a docker pull, just we will pull one image. um, which image we will pull? Right, latest selenium, right, selenium hub, right, selenium hub, one image we will pull. Okay, by using the docker pull selenium slash hub. What is the version? If you want particular version, you can give 3.4, right? Otherwise it will pull the latest version of the hub, selenium hub. Press enter. Right, it will take some time to see pulling. If already is there, it will not do anything. If you already have a old version, is there, it will update to latest one. If you already have a latest version, it will not do anything. Okay, it will take 1 to 2 minutes based on our network speed. Okay, it will run. Then docker run. After pull the image, we can run the image. We can run the image. If you directly use the run, what will happen? It will, if image is not there, it will pull and run. Both it will do. If there is no image, it will pull the image and it will run. But pull will only pull from Docker repository. Right? These images will be in Docker repository. Right? From the Docker repository, it will pull the image. Run means it will pull and run. If already there, it will just run it. Right, already pulled. Just if you want to see, right, docker images, right, see docker images. Now it is, see, repository is what is the selenium hub latest image id. It will create one image id, that it is showing 2 weeks ago, because I already installed long back. Again I think it is showing that old one only. That size is 592 MB, size is 590. Right, and docker container. Suppose ps, if you click on ps, it will show containers. If you start image, then only it will create container. Right, container when it will create, if you start the image, it will create one container and it will start it. Right, just we have downloaded the image, that's it. If you start the image, then only it will create the container. Right, suppose run docker run image id, docker run image id, right, we'll see. Right, it is started selenium hub. See, but command prompt is blocked. Command prompt is blocked. If you want to run in a detached mode, that means command prompt free, that means it should run in a, right, background, right. But if you run like this, what is happened? See, it is run in a command prompt is blocked actually. Right, it's running in a, right, command prompt, it was blocking. Right, we can see in the hub, right, see, it is last started 20 minutes ago. Right, now I want to run in detached mode. Right, I want to run in a background. Right, in real time we will run in a background only. For that, right, -d detached mode will run it. Invalid reference format. Docker -d run. Right, here config starting. Still it is saying what is the command? Debug mode. Context. Say -d isn't detached mode. Run -d. Maybe we have to give all the parameters. Right, we'll see when running the. I think it's we'll see. Right, just to run detached mode, we will see in the entire command. Right, just we'll say docker run. This is the how to run the image docker. Once we run it, right, it will create the container. Right, and now if we see ps-a, see it is container is already started. Right, container is exited. Status is not running. Status is not running. If you keep only a, it will show only running containers only. Right, if you give only docker ps, it will show only running containers. If you give -a means all, it will show all the exited, that means stopped containers also. Currently we have one container which is stopped, right, container. Whenever we will run the image, right, it will create automatically container. Right, now if we want to start the container, docker start, right, docker start, we can give the container id. Docker start container id. Let's see, 1 second ago it is started. 1 second ago it is started the docker. Right, if you want to stop docker stop and then container id. Right, container id, how we will get? By using the docker ps-, we will get the container id, image id, both we will get. Stop the docker. Right, if you open here, see it is stopped. We can see from the docker desktop or command prompt also, right, ps-a, we can see it is exited. If it is started means it will show in a started. Right, docker pull, we can, it will pull the image from the docker repository. Run means it will run the image. Once it is run means it will create the container. Right, then we can start container manually as docker start container id separately. Docker restart, if you want to restart, we can restart the docker start and docker stop. And docker inspect, if you want to inspect the container. Right, if you want to inspect, we can also inspect docker inspect. That means it will give the details about the container. Right, in the JSON format, it will give some information about the status is exited, what is started at, finished at, right, what is the image it is using. Right, it will give some information about the that instance, Selenium Hub instance. Right, then if you want to remove, we have used rm command, docker rm. Right, currently what are the images, how to see the containers, docker ps-a, it will show the. If you want to remove this container, docker rm is remove container id. What is the container? Right, now again execute the ps-, there is no containers, container is not. Image will be there. Right, images, suppose image will be there. Then if you want to delete the image also, docker rmi, remove image, rmi image id. What is the image id? Image id, right, it will remove. Now if you type docker images, Right, there is no image. Right, we can remove containers and images. Right, then these are the different commands we can use: docker pull, docker run, docker start, restart, stop, inspect, rm, rmi. Right, these are the different commands we can use in the docker. In the next session we will see how to start the docker selenium, how to execute the selenium test cases in the docker. Right, thanks for watching. If you like my way of teaching and content presentation, just subscribe to the channel. Please comment in the comment section if you have any queries or any details you require. Right, please like the video and share to your friends. Thanks for watching.